Hello, so this is my morning practice, or this was my today's morning practice. I thought I'd share it and just give you a few tips for your own yoga practice. So you can do a 10-minute warm-up in the morning and really get a lot out of your body and also really get into your body through good breath work. So here I started with plank into down dog, just to really use and warm up my upper body. And then here I moved into cat cow. Now this is a really great exercise for stretching your face and really waking up your face as well. Whilst you're in the cow pose, open your mouth, open your eyes, stick out your tongue, give it a shake. It might feel weird, but just do it because it's the sensation of really waking up your face, really stretching all of your face. And it feels so good when you do it. So here, just warming up your calves. You want to oxygenate your blood so all of your blood is circulating around your body the way it should be. You want to get it moving. So all the nutrients, all the goodness you're about to put in your body with your food will move around your body and really help you or really serve you in terms of how you feel for your day and also how you function. So here, down dog, just stretching through the legs. So remember, in your down dog, your shoulder blades are down. We're looking through the arms towards our legs, and we're really focusing on lengthening the back of the leg and allowing the energy to come out of the heel down into the mat. Again, it's all about releasing stuff that we don't want. Release the stuff that doesn't serve our body, that doesn't serve our mind, and we're opening up. So here, this is our camel pose. So first thing in the morning, we tend to feel quite tight. So just give yourself some time to warm the body up. This is great to open up the chest if you work at a computer all day, let's say, or you have a tendency to slouch forwards, or if you have asthma as well, because what we're doing is we're really opening the rib cage. We're allowing the lungs to really be at their maximum. So really deep in-breaths here. Big inhales and exhales. Really hear the breath. And always, after you've done an opening pose like that, release through the spine in the opposite direction. So this is called child's pose. And I love this pose. It feels really comforting. And again, it brings me back to the point of what yoga is about. To really let go, to help us let go of stress, to help us let go of anxiety, the feelings, the thoughts, the overthinking. And we're doing that by really opening our body up and connecting our body and our mind through our breath, focusing on that one area. It really pulls all the elements of us together. So here we're back to the beginning. So we plank. This is called Dolphin Pose, and this is great for your headstands because what you're doing here is training the upper body and the core. So again, really lift the navel in all of these deep core exercises like this one, this open plank. Really lift up your belly button, engage the buttocks, lift out of the shoulder. That's really, really important because otherwise there's too much weight going down. So these are quite advanced poses. But it's also surprising how the strength comes when you practice this regularly. And it creates really nice, lean, long muscle as well, because you are really bringing space into the body. And again, relaxing. So here, placing the arms behind you just really relieves the shoulders and the neck. And just when you're in these poses, these releasing poses, just give your head, not a rigorous shake, but just gently move the head from side to side. So it's almost like you're experiencing the skeleton inside, you're feeling the movement. And again, it's just identifying if you've brought tension back into the body. We want it out, we want to release it. Spinal twists, nice and easy. These are great for our detox organs. Spinal twist, what I was just doing back there. Our detox organs are the organs that assist our body in getting rid of all the toxins and the rubbish that we don't want in the body. Our body is so clever. So doing things like spinal twists with the correct, introduction into it, with the correct breathing, really helps you detox your body because you're giving all your organs a little twist. So here, nice deep lunge into our warrior pose. Again, this is really important that your alignment is correct. Your knee is over your heel. That we're not putting pressure. If the knee was over my toe, there'd be too much pressure in my knee. And this is what causes injuries. Again, so here I put one foot on top of the neck. So this is quite an advanced pose because it integrates balance as well as strength. And looking up towards the toe is also an additional challenge. So again, just check all the posture is good. Stretch into that back leg. Open up the hips. Make sure everything's turned in as well. Your feet, your legs. So we're not putting any pressure on any joints. Breathe. So you can't really hear in this recording now because I'm recording my voice over it. But a yoga practice is really about breath connection, and it's really about keeping our focus on our breath and allowing the body to transition as a result of the breath. Yeah. And that's something that's hard to understand just in your mind. You really have to practice it. So I'm not thinking about just doing positions. I'm focusing on my breath and then my body follows. And this does take a while to get to that point, but once you do, it makes your exercise and movement so much easier. Again, these are really nice releasing movements. Again, have the intention that you're releasing stuff down into the mat. You're letting go. Give yourself that space and permission to really let go of anything that isn't serving you. This is as much mind work as it is physical work. Drop the tailbone. When we're stacking our vertebrae one on top of the other to come up, be really, really slow and intentional. Feel the spine, feel the posture. So I like to do a balance if I'm doing even a short yoga flow like what this is, 10 minutes. Because it really helps me focus, it really brings all of my thinking, my thoughts into one place, and it's really focusing on my breath and focusing on the balance itself. Open triangle. So here, really make sure we're lifting out of the hips. Focus on the groundedness of the feet down into the earth, into your mat. A bit of a dancer's maneuver. I wouldn't expect everybody to be able to do this one straight off. But with my dancing background, I do like to integrate a little bit of dance into what I do. Reaching up here. This is a really nice spine lengthener. You'll also feel the length down the backs of the legs. And again, just releasing, letting go of stuff we don't want, letting go of the tension, letting go of the energy that isn't serving us. And then always doing things on both sides. So we're training the body equally. And we're also developing the discipline of not just doing everything on the side that feels good. Lift up out of your hips, lift up out of your hips. Imagine a golden thread coming out of your head, lifting you up high towards the sky. This is exactly the same as my ballet training. Length through the body. And remember your yoga performance. Your yoga practice isn't about performance. It's about what you need on that day. So, if you do want to push your body that day, then make it more challenging. Give yourself those deeper, harder, more lengthy poses. But if you just need to sit and be and quieten the mind, then that is your practice for the day. It's really important that we're listening to our body and that we're allowing the body to lead us, that we're honoring how we feel every day. Obviously, we have to push through certain times, but we also get to know when that is the right thing to do through really listening to ourselves. So here, a squat pose, again, a really releasing pose, very soothing. This is great for your digestion. So in my yoga flows, I will always integrate some tummy work, some abdominal work, obliques work, because obviously it not only strengthens your tummy, but from a yoga point of view, that is the fire in your tummy. It's getting that part of you really active. And this is a great one. You can do this at lots of different intensities. You can keep your legs on the floor, you can extend them. This is the deepest intensity. And then always stretch out and release after you've held it. And again, we're holding it with breathing, nice deep breaths. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Nice long, deep breaths. Keep the back really straight, nice and straight. So you're creating a V shape in this pose so that you're training nice and safe. Lift up, stretch forwards. Release through. This is called our Cobbler Pose, frogs, as we would call them in dancing. And then finishing in a meditation. Just take some time for yourself at the end of your practice, whatever practice it is that you do, just to have a moment of calming the mind, quietening the body, coming back to your breath and having gratitude for your health and your practice.